All right, guys, like and subscribe. It's Levi Apparel. You know where it's at. Let me see what camera I have. Ooh, I got my regular camera on. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, cool. So, I'm looking at this instead of looking at you over there. Because, ooh, I must look weird. All right, so yeah, so like and subscribe, Levi Apparel. All right, cool. Let's see if the soundboard is working. Oh, I might not know. Hold on a second. I gotta turn on my phone. Got a lot going on. Hold on. All right, all right, all right, all right. I'm gonna put this. I'll drop it right here. Okay. Software update. Okay. I just get myself set. Oh, distinct performance in the house. What's going on? What's going on? Got the camera working, so things are good now. Um, yeah. All right. Cool, 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 cool. All right. All right. All right. Let's get closer. Hold on. Let's. There we go. You probably hear me better without the echo. Yeah. I finally got my phone on, so yeah. Um, sip of that coffee. Mm, that's what I'm talking about. Let's put it right here. Okay. So, all right. Distinct performance said. Finally caught your live. Yeah, I figured put a little later because I know you're busy. You know what I mean? Um, what's what's good, my brother? A lot to talk about. Um, too much echo. I just took care of that. Sounds good. So you probably up to date. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So yeah. Um, so I had a script for yesterday, a little, and I started talking some excellent people, and I kind of veered off a little bit. So I'm trying to get back to like what I was talking about. Um, all right, so channel growth, right? Channel's been growing. One thing I love is like everybody who has YouTube, download what is it? YouTube. Hold on, let me try to see it. YouTube Studio. It looks like a one, two, three, four, five, six. It's a hexagon with YouTube sign on it. That's how it looks like if you're on Android or I don't know how it looks like on Apple because I hope there's no haters out here, but I don't do Apple like that. So Yeah. So if you have the YouTube Studio, it shows you all the engagements, and a lot of people have been asking me about that Canon submission printer. I did a live on it already, guys. Just go back and look at it. I think it'll say submission update or something like that, where I actually printed the yeah, I printed a test sample on the actual printer. But I mean, it's up to you if you want to go back. But I was gonna try to do a sample, and the printer is kind of funny because whenever I print with it, they showed me to keep it primarily on the what's that thing called, the roll. However, I kind of undid the whole roll setup. Now I gotta call the company. I'm squinting my eyes because I'm in my head. I'm like, dang, I can't believe I did that. So that's why. But yeah. So it's gonna have to wait until I can call the people and get the roll set, because it's for some reason the roll, there's a way you guys set it up so it can catch, and I forgot. So now I have to call them and ask them for help, because when you put the roll in, you're supposed to press something, and it's supposed to feed the roll all the way out and then all the way back in to a point where it can print. So I wanted to just print regular paper, and I said to regular paper, and the paper I have is really slippery because it's the submission paper. So matching it correctly, so it got caught on the print head. So I removed it, put a new one, and then it started doing fine. It printed the black, and then after that, as it was going back again, I guess the paper kind of bunched up, and then the print had caught on it, and then so now I was trying to do the whole roll setup, and then what ended up happening was it said that, hey, um, the way you set up the roll is not correct. So now I'm like, damn. But this machine, like, for the price I got it for, it's pretty sophisticated. It updates itself, all that stuff. So, is what it is. If anything happens with the ink and it's having issues, it will flush out all of the ink, and then you can start all over. That's what the company told me when I called them up. They say if you have any issues with with putting your own submission ink on there, I know, I know. I called them and I told them I was doing that. And they were like, yeah, yeah, yeah. We know a lot of people do that. So, but we don't sell sublimation printer. But if we know people convert them, so if you want to convert them, we set up a way where you guys can flush out the system, and then that way you can actually use it again and put the ink, because you might have had bad ink or the setup might have been messed up. So I was like, wow. And then the guy was like, yeah, there's a lot of people that call me for issues, and it's mostly submission printing issues. So, I helped them out, and then this and that. Call me if you need help. I was like, what? So this printer, if you're gonna get a submission printer, get it, because it's an eco tank or mega tank when it comes to Canon. So yeah. And the reason why they said they don't sell submission prints, because they don't fully know or have a company where they're affiliated with it for that setup. I mean, they might have it with another printer that they created for that, but they don't want to do the whole small printer for submission. I mean, this is huge. It prints 24 by 2 feet by 8 feet worth of paper, but still, they're like, nah, not that one. That one's made specifically for office. It just has EcoTank capabilities, but we know people use it. I mean, for 700 even, that was a go. That was a go. That was a go. That was a go. I deserve no applause for that. That was a go. So yeah, yeah. My guy, Distinct Performance says, sounds good. Damn commercial. Yeah, I know, I know. Listen, when you setting up your live, right? There's a portion you go to right before you go to um activating the live. You might want to turn that on because it allows you to uh it allows you to get a little bit more money because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Us people who are doing content creating, we're taking like an hour, 2 hours, sometime of our day that we could have been spent with family, friends, or whatever to bring you content. So, give back. You know what I'm saying? Give back. So at least you could do is watch, maybe one. But at the end of the day, like you can always press skip. You know what I'm saying? Don't skip the commercials, but you can always press skip. Yeah. So yeah. I The Stank Performance says, well, that that's a plus for Epson. Well, that's that. Oh, I'm saying that's when it says that a plus. Okay, but I'll change it. Well, that's a plus for Epson. Um, yeah, it is a plus, but the Canon uh let me read it. It says Canon TC20, right? So it's the Canon TC20. It's not even an Epson printer. I know a lot of people say you're not supposed to use the Canon, but guess what? This one I am using it. And since they use what's that thing called? Megatank for Canon, EcoTank for no, Megatank for Canon, EcoTank for Epson. But yeah. So that's it. Well, let me get back to what I was talking about. So channel growth. I've heard from a lot of you guys just like hit me up, and then a lot of people who missed the live because I haven't started posting it, but eventually I'm gonna start posting my lives because I want this to be a continual thing. Even if I spend half an hour, hour, 2 hours, I just want to be able to like give you guys content and then update so you can know what's going on. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I appreciate everybody for joining. I thank you all. So it is what it is. All right. Yeah. So under the YouTube studio, a lot of people have been like, let me go to it right now. So when you go to your YouTube studio, right? Your logo, how much subscribers you have. Yeah, that's a lot. 27 plus. That's amazing. Um, okay. Podcast episodes posting delay. Working on it. Wow. So they give me real time activity on what's going on. That is amazing. So while you guys are getting the studio, hey, this is what's happening. You're having delay. Tell me the reason. Um, New episodes from RSS are being uploaded to YouTube much slower than usual. You've gotten email about episodes from RSS failing. Okay. I don't know. I guess that's cool. Yeah, it's like YouTube Studio is amazing. It even tells you like weekly recap, what you're doing good in, what you're not. Um and this is all part of channel growth because if you don't have YouTube Studio, you should get it now. Definitely it's free and it's connected to your different YouTube accounts. And then also if you go to your icon all the way on top next to the bell, you can click on it and then switch to different accounts. So whatever account you have that's connected to YouTube, you can either upload it here by adding account, or you can just click on the one that you want. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I love YouTube Studio. It's amazing. and it also tells you the whole um dashboard, what you're making, views, watch hours, all that stuff. So yeah, man, we definitely growing. Even updates on what's going on, it tells you. Yeah. Let's see what the chat is saying. I need to grow. I feel you, man. Hey guys, if you're here again, go to Distinct Performance, go check him out. He's growing. And if you got another channel, bro, post the link. If not, then you're working on whatever. Um, Let us know if you have an episode that you already launched. Post it. You know what I mean? I don't mind. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. So on the dashboard, okay, cool. Let's click the little bell. So obviously, I got my guy Distinct Performance posting. I got another one. Uh, Ragu something. That was talking about the previous live I did. He mentioned the fact that uh but the thing is going under base on the manual screen print and finishing to top color on the DTG might not line up as easily as polyprint suggests. Oh, okay. That one. Okay. Okay. So until I have tried it, I would not believe. Okay, read more. Believe it. Oh, okay. That was on the video I did. I got you. I got you. So, in case you guys haven't seen it, I did a video on the polyprint, and I contacted them and I emailed them to inform them like, "Yo, I'm doing some stuff on your channel. I mean, on your printer. It's a really good printer." So, I hit them up, and I'm just waiting for an email to see like what they say, because at the end of the day, um, if they can come on, that'd be great. I don't know how that'd be possible. I'm new to this whole um not so much the live, but like I'd say, trying to connect people and doing the face to face. I want to be able to do that split screen stuff where you have people come on and then we just talk. You know what I mean? My biggest dream is to have like Bella Nevis come on. You know what I mean? If they can show up and we can talk about like um different things they got set up as far as like shirts, um how they dealing with like this inflation situation, you know what I mean? um and by the way, a lot of these people, like I want to say, like who still have fabrics, shirts low, you know I just want to give you applause, you know what I mean? Let's do that again. Just give you guys an applause, because I get my stuff through Shirt Space, and a lot of the things I post on my website is from Shirt Space, because whenever I'm ordering it, I can know exactly what to order. They give description, all that stuff, and it's easy. You can upload it on yours, so you have exact specs, so people can know exactly what they're ordering. You know what I mean? And their price is still low. You know what I mean? Stuff has gone up slightly, and not as far as them, but other people. And I just want to know, like, from these actual name brands, like I even Gildan. I'd love to have a Gildan like representative here, and eventually just chat it up with them, figure out how I can get you guys some discounts, because if you're going directly to the people that own these companies, they're able to help you out a lot more. So yeah, that's basically as far as channel growth, what I want to try to do: split screens, guests, the phone stuff, have people come on and then we just chat it up. You know what I mean? So yeah, so let's try to grow the channel. All right. As far as like social media, I got a script. I got a script. Yeah, I'm following my script. As far as like social media updates, so whenever you guys go to my social media, you will definitely find updates on like what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I normally post a lot of my stuff on IG. I'm not on YouTube as much, although I should because it's gonna go to the next segue on YouTube, Facebook. Yeah, and I know my guy Distinct Performance is gonna be upset because he's helping out with the whole setting up with the group. So I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. The group actually has grown. Like from last time I was there, it was like around 60 something. Now it's like up to like 80 and growing. So yeah. But oh, that's what I forgot to do. On my previous video, link is on the description, but on this one, let me see if I can put it on there. Yeah. Excuse me, just burped. Okay. You don't have access to this feature. I was trying to go backwards into the whole YouTube thing to see if I can add it to the description, but it's okay. Yeah. All right, cool. All right. Let's pin some of these in there. Let's give an applause for that. Let's give an applause for that. Yeah. I don't know why it doesn't pin to the actual you know, channel. And when I say channel, I'm trying to say like what's that thing called? Okay, hold on one second. I'm trying to see. Yeah, there's no feature over here that allows me. Before it would pin to the actual video. Yeah, hold on. Let me see something. Yeah, it looks like now all it does is just pins to the chat. That's weird. Because everybody else I watch, it pins to the actual it pins to the actual like somewhere around here or something like that. But anyways, it is what it um yeah, so all right, so it says need you help to make a second channel. Oh, that's no bueno, my friend. No bueno. All right, so once you get it started, my goal is to try and get the live as regular as possible. And as soon as you get started with that, actually, you know what, guys, if you want to start another YouTube channel, um, you can click on your YouTube icon and stuff, and it'll bring you to different parts where you can like set up another channel. Like you can add another channel, but you know what I always say, you never know what's gonna happen to this channel. So at the end of the day, start another email based on the name that you want, but never make the name the same. And then there's something else I'm gonna say. It's gonna be a little weird. No, actually, no, no. I was gonna say, and the reason why it's weird, I'm just gonna say it. Do another email that's similar to that email you just did. And the reason why is because your second email, not your channel email, is where you send people to. Because if anybody tries to hack you through your email that you're telling people to go to, because some people know, okay, using this email is usually what can get me to the channel. The people who try to send you links so you can click on it so they can have access to your account. Even if they send you that link, it's not gonna be to your actual new channel account. It's gonna be to your um email account that doesn't have any channel. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's just a little, you know, something you may need. Yeah. Other than that, you can actually start it on the current channel that you have by just saying create another channel, and it will just create another channel. Now, whenever you need to go to that channel, you have to click on the icon and it'll let you go to it. And then when you want to get out, you get out by clicking on the icon, and then it will come out and show you the other two channels, three channels, whatever amount you have, and you just click on the one you want. Yeah. But that's related to that same email. Now, if you have one per email, you have to get out of the current um account, Google account you are in, and get to the new Google account you're in or other Google account you're in. Yeah, and that's pretty much how you the best possible way to start another channel. Each one of my channels have their own email, and some of the email is not even related to what they are as far as the name. So just in case. Um yeah, and also you never know if YouTube shuts one down because let's say you did a video and somebody say, hey, that's my video, there's a dispute, and then out of nowhere they keep putting continual dispute. It's possible that your channel may not be there, you know what I'm saying? So by you doing that, now you have the other channel available to you. Yeah, now you may start all over again if that channel is low, but at the end of the day you already know how to grow your content, so you just apply that to the other channel. Yeah. And also, if you have people on your IG hitting you up that watch your channel, you can hit them up and be like, "Hey, listen, the other channel closed. I can't get back." And then everybody comes back to you, and then you let them know, "Hey, listen, if you can tell anybody that you already know that's usually goes on this channel, and then eventually you get your audience back." Yeah. All right, let's look at the chat real quick. My guy said, um, good evening, everyone. Oh no, that's my other guy. Oh snap. That's man, I gotta give you an applause. Woo. Yes. Yes. All right. Mike that dude. What up? What up? What up? What up? Yeah. So yeah, so that's basically it. And I would tell anybody who just started, do two YouTube channels. Um, both of them are related. That way you can drive audience from one to the other, and then they can continue watch you, even if you're not as active in the other one, but you have it available because if anything happens to your main one, you got the one. Yeah. And with this YouTube game at any time, like yeah, things may shut down. There's people who's made like hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, and next day everything closed. So yeah, man. Yeah. Um, yep. All my guys said distinct performance salute. Mm. All right. I'm at work. I came by to Mike Design says I'm at work. Mike that dude said Mike that dude. All right, hold on one second. Pen. Yeah, he said I'm at work. I came by to support and soak up some game you giving. What's up? Yeah, yeah, man. So we just talking shirts and stuff. Um, but yeah, check out the okay, cool. So not to get off topic, social media updates. Okay, cool. So if you want to be more engaged and get more things going, um, I got the what do you call it, social media group. Yeah. Um, it's on there. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, go check it out. I should be posting it on the on the description. I gotta start doing that more often, but today I forgot to. But yeah, it's on my previous live. You just check description, it'll lead you straight to the group. There's a lot of people there. We talking about a lot of stuff. People that need help with anything. And everybody that's in the group, just like in the channel, has majority of stuff that you have, so you can in real time ask somebody for help. And as it's posted, somebody get back to you. If not, when I get to it, I get to it. But yeah, so we got the social media group, and we're just trying to grow as much we can. Currently, we it's kind of set up in a way so you have to um fill out like a form, and then after that, we respond, and then we just approve it. But the reason why we did that, we had to do that, is because on Facebook, there's a lot of weird characters that go on there, and you never know who could be on the group. So we trying to make sure that it's family friendly, and also so people don't get spooked by some weird stuff being posted. You know what I mean? And if anybody gets in, just alert the moderator and me, or distinct. We'll just remove that person. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, so like and subscribe. Just say a hi. Um, we're trying to get back to that regular number we used to have. I remember a long time ago I used to have at least minimum 26 or more, but it's because I don't post my live. I'm not regular with the time I do it. I'm trying to do it daily, but as far as time, like it's kind of hard to get a regular time because with family, friends, and all that, it's stuff going on. But yeah, yeah, yep. So that okay, that was Facebook. Okay, what's happening? So in the group, um you can post things that you're selling, because sometimes people go out of business, you know what I mean, or this is more like a hobby for them, and things are not going well, so they just want to get rid of some of their stuff. If that is happening, please encourage that person by praying for them and hoping them the best. And also, I like to say, man, distinct performance, he's out in Florida, so all praise most high, you're safe, your family's safe, and most importantly, you're back on that YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I love his videos, and I'm actually fiending for some more, man. So hey, hopefully you get that. Yeah, man. Yeah, let me give him an applause. You know what I'm saying? Where you at? That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Get a second one. You get a third one. Yeah, that's what's up, bro. His growth is crazy. And I'm guilty. I've been watching majority of his videos over and over because he's got a distinct performance of how he lays out his videos. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. I hold on. Let me go to the chat real quick. Okay. Like that dude says, make Rumble 2 distinct. Yeah. I got a Rumble. I'm barely on Rumble, but I have one. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they pay right off the bat as long as your stuff is good. Yeah. Also, distinct performance says at like that dude have to coming back very soon. Ooh, yes. Yes. Yo, it's weird. We're all YouTube content creators, but we watch each other's stuff because the way he shows things is not the way I show things. So and it gives you an insight about what's going on, how to like push what you're doing to another level. So that's why I like watching it, man. Yeah. I like that dude says, I can help you too. I love that family video you do, bro. Distinct performance. Excuse me. Yeah, let me send some love for that, man. That's woo. Yeah, I didn't know I could do that too. Shoot, I'm doing it. All right, cool. So, next, okay, website. Hey guys, if you get a chance, check out my website. Hold on, let me see if I could type it up real quick. There we go. Hey, even if you go on the website and tell me like, hey, listen, yo, some of the stuff you got here is too expensive, and they are. They are. Yeah. Um, no, I made it at a reasonable price because I feel like, for my effort and just the fact I got these machines, and it's pretty much, I mean, I do have my little helpers. I got a 16-year-old and a 13-year-old, so they help me out here and there, you know. They volunteer their service. They volunteer their service. You know what I'm saying? Wink. Mm. Let me give them an applause. Yeah. So yeah, we got I like that dude crazy. Yo, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to stay on topic, man. I'm trying not to go off script. Yeah. So there's this book I've been reading. It's called 10X. It's on Amazon. And also it's on Amazon Audible. So guys, if you can check it out, because a lot of time we undersell ourselves, and this book explains like, hey, listen, when you do something, you should definitely like push yourself to getting paid more, because at the end of the day, it's you that's putting in the effort, and they paying you for your knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got the machine already. Some people have these machines, they don't even know how to use them. You know what I'm saying? Um, Also distinct. Uh, I moved that hat. I'm about to load up another one. I'm gonna change the color. And also YouTube, my dude, I have to change the color because if you guys notice on my IG, the letters were in black on a black, um so it's a black on black. It was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Where is it? Yeah, cool, cool, cool. So I'm gonna do another one. Where's the roller? Where is the roller? Hold on 1 second. You know what? Let me just rub this on there like that. Try and get off. That's on it. Yeah, so I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. It's a black on black. So yeah, see? It's a black on black. So can you read it? So I'm gonna make this. Oh, hold on. I gotta make it white, and also I gotta like. I'm thinking that nah, if it's white already, I don't need to do the puff. And plus, you can see the logo. Um, yeah, but who knows? A quick second. But yeah, so I gotta do another one. And just change up the color so it could be the Levi Pro can just say could be white on there. And then if you guys need anything else that you want, let me know. So the embroidery machine is good, it's ready to go. I gotta do a few series on it because it's gonna be simple stuff. How to set up the bobbin, obviously. Distinct Performance knows, and what's the name, my guy Mike, that dude definitely knows the trouble I've been going through with this machine. So, but eventually, all it was trial and error and operator issues. You know what I'm saying? So we try and get there. We getting there. We getting there. You know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah, so that is going tonight. Is it tonight? Let's see. Yikes, it's getting a little late. I was supposed to do Uber. Actually, no, I said I was do Uber Wednesday. So I think I'm gonna do the Uber Wednesday. Yeah, I'm gonna do it Wednesday. Yeah, cause at the end of the day, like I want to be able to do some stuff in the shop because I got some time off this week. But yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Um, Other than that, that's basically what's going on. Trying to 10x what I got going on. I have like an order of like some shirts to be set up about 12, and it's gonna be polo. I'm just waiting for the guy to give me the okay. If he gives me okay, I'll do it. But also with the whole 10x thing, I learned like, hey, listen, unless people pay, don't do it. Normally, what I do is like I get the artwork set up, and I don't charge for artwork fee. This time, I definitely charge for artwork fee. I charge 45. Some people do 20. I did 45. It is what it is because it took me time to create it, time to set it up, everything. And I think it took me about half an hour. hmm And eventually I may bring that price up too. And the reason why is because I'm taking my time and energy and knowledge of being able to create something like that. And I want to reflect on, you know, my experience and the fact that I made it. Shoot, I made it. I can put any price I want on it. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you if you decide to pay for it or not. If you don't, find your own artwork and send it to me. You know? So yeah, so that's what's going on as far as like what you do, 10x it. Don't cut yourself short because right now what's going on with the whole inflation situation, it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? So you don't want to charge something low and then find out that somebody else is charging higher. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the chat as I'm talking, so got my eye on that. Yeah. So yeah, and also I got my eye on my paper. So yeah, yeah. So let's go back to chat. So I distinct performance says I'm coming back. Okay, we went through that. Like that dude said, yeah, I pull ideas from everyone. Watch facts, facts. That's why you gotta watch everybody. You know what I mean? Even if you're a content creator, watch other content creator because, like for example, like I've been wanting to do like that thing where you have the name slide down. I don't know how to do that yet. I've been wanting to do a thing where it's like split screen and then you got you can have a video on. I don't know how to do that yet. I'm learning all that stuff right now. But as I'm watching other content creator, I'm seeing what they doing. I'm like, y'all want to do that too. You know what I mean? How they can fade themselves out, show the video, fade back in. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, that's pretty cool. Yeah. So watch other content creators, help us grow, help each other grow. And before you know it, you're gonna be growing just as much as they do because if their audience like that and you're doing it and their audience happen to because it just takes one person to migrate there and then eventually they send a link to somebody else and then somebody else send a link to somebody else. Next thing you know, your channel is growing, you're growing, and we just running it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what else? Oh, that was the website I put on. Hey guys, check out my website, Levite Apparel com www.leviteapparel.com. Go check it out. Tell me what you think. If there's something you want on there, let me know. I'll put it there. Also, if the price seems a little bit too high, let me know so I can put it higher. You know what I'm saying? We just running it up. We just running it up. You know what I'm saying? So when I do make, like, yo, this is top notch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. I 10x over here. Feel me? I so what else? Oh, Mike, that dude smile. That's what's up. That's what's up. Let's see. I thought the black on black was tight. Oh, okay, 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 okay. I'll send that to you, no problem. But I wanted to puff out a little bit more because I with the sample I got, like I'm like, it needs a little help. So I'm waiting for the puff to come through. Once the puff comes through, you know, it's gonna be clutch because now I can have the letters pop out because with the black on black being pressed on, it's noticeable, but it's not. If it puff, it'll be even more noticeable. But we'll see what happens. All right. Um. Okay. What else? Yeah. White is tighter. Oh, yes. Yes. What's the name of the book again, sir? Sir. Sir, what's the name of the book, sir? It's called 10x, I believe. Let me go to my Amazon store and see. Oh, my bad. I meant to say Audible. So right now it says the book is called The Number 10, the letter X is easier than 2x. Yep, that's the name of it. That's the name of it. So 2x is what we've been doing right now. Is that part of my new changes, goals? What's okay, okay. Yep, yep, I'm right on board. I'm right on board. Website and 10x, and then I'm talking about 10x again. All right, cool, cool. Yeah, so for the website, we're 10xing everything. I'm running up the price, and the way I'm doing that is this, right? Uh, all you guys right now who's watching, you're pretty much we call it crafters, or you create your own content. So the reason why we're trying to 10x things right now is because especially in the website, I think we undervalue ourselves as crafters and as hobbyists and as like potential companies, that we're causing the industry to stay at a lowballing situation where we're supposed to be keeping up with them and they're supposed to be keeping up with us, so that way everything goes up properly. Because a guy that sells to a friend or something, that cool. But as you start to get customers and you're selling something for like that would normally cost 20 bucks for like 10 bucks, if you don't do it well. And the reason why most of the time we don't do it well, because most people here are crafters and are, uh, business entrepreneurs. It's because when you don't have enough revenue, you can't get the best product. And since you can't get the best product, you can't produce the best. And also that low price demotivate you from actually um making things better. You know what I'm saying? If it's a friend, a family member, price is not even an issue because you're pretty much doing it for them. So they pay for it, they pay for it. They don't, oh well. You're just looking for their feedback to tell you what's good, what's not. Because at the end of the day, their feedback will help you get even more customers, which means you'll 10x whatever you would normally make on that item that you just gave them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so they're a really good resource. If you can, give a sample to your friends, family. You know what I'm saying? If they decide to give you a little something for it, take it. Yeah. Because in a way, I mean, that's them saying like, I support you. And sometimes they may not say with words, they'll give it to you in like monetary to let you know, hey, you're worth this. But if a friend gives you, even if it's $1, 10x that in your mind to make it $10. If they give you $10, right? That's $100. You know what I'm saying? So, because at the end of the day, them being able to say here, it's telling you that they appreciate you, what you're doing, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what am I looking at right now? Okay, cool. Just got a message. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the 10x process as far as like your website. Because at the end of the day, if you 10x an item, right? So let's say you were selling an item for $10, right? Now 10x doesn't mean that you have to go extreme. You don't really have to go extreme. Let's say you, instead of $10, you charge like $20. I mean, it's a little bit, it's more like a 2x, but it is what it is, right? Ooh, my God, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You ain't have to do that, but I appreciate a friend. Oh. Ooh, just got 40 bucks. 10x, baby. That's what's up, man. Let me give you a like for that. Can I? Oh, I can't. Oh, I thought I could like something. No, no. Come on. I guess you guys can press the little button to say you like it. I can't. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see if I can do it on the phone. Oh, okay, okay. I can. There we go. Little heart. Little heart. That's what's up. Yo, man. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. But yeah, man. But yeah, so like I was saying, 10x your stuff, man. 10x because your value means a lot. 100%. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah. So new changes, goals, what's 10x? Okay, so I already talked about 10x changes. So the changes that we're having now is I'm just trying to do as much as I can lives as I can so I can just, give you guys more value. If you have any question, you can ask it. Um, you know, and what else? What else? Yeah, so since I got all the machines, next step is to creating cards. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm gonna try to create some cards too, but it's a lot easier for me to just go to what's that thing called? Staples and just tell them to make it. So that's what we're gonna do. What else? Other than that, I'd say I'm gonna try to make some cards too, but I'm not sure if I want to, but I'm gonna do it because I got the machine to do it, and I got one of the printers that's right here, along with my what is this? The okay, not what is that? Nadamo? it's it's supposed to be a dynamo, the printer or whatever, but it's a knockoff, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what's going with that. Gotta make cards and what else? Once. So I got once in there. All right. Once is with the 10x. So with the 10x process, when you read that book or you listen to the book, it tells you how to want stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because things that you want are in abundance, things that you need are in scarcity, right? That's what the book teaches. Go check it out. Don't take my word for it. Go check it out. Yeah. So I want to make more videos. Now, I have tons of time available to actually do it, but I have to get myself to do it. I want to do more lives. And when I started programming myself into that type of thought, what it started doing was like actually making me do it. You know, I want to have more customers. I have the website, and as I'm saying it, I realize, wait, I got the website. Since I have the website, it has a database that has everybody's email in there, and I've never used it. It's whenever somebody comes on my website, it prompts them to add the email. When they add their email, what I can do is then create a email promotion, send to them, hey, listen, you haven't been on there for a while. This shirt is expensive, yeah, I know, but I can give you like a 10% off. I can give you this discount code. And I haven't been utilizing it, which means I'm not 10x in myself. I'm not even 1x in myself. I'm basically keeping everything away from my growth. So that's the new thing I need to do. And also I have tons of what do you call it? Machines, right? Especially these machines right here. And definitely that. Oh, by the way, there's another version of this that just came out, right? HTV Runt created another version, and what that version is called HTV Runt 2, automatic heat press. And yeah, this thing is clutch. So it automatically presses down when you push the thing in, right? It lifts up and you can set it on auto set. So you pull it out, you put the shirt, you push it back, it heat press. And if you have tons of shirt, it can do that in like no time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's what's going on as far as like growth, changes, now goals. What goals do I have? So for the coming new calendar year, by this time I want to be making at least 100K on this YouTube on this yeah, on everything, on the YouTube, everything I'm doing as far as like growing, you know? And the reason why is because I built these things and I'm not working on them. Like they just there, and I'm not doing anything because that whole laziness. Excuse me. So that's the new goal to just grow 10x, at least be a six figures in everything. You know what I'm saying? because I definitely need to grow and I have the ability to grow. I'm choosing not to grow and I want to grow. So that's going to be the new goal for this coming year. If you have one, list it on what you're trying to do. If you're watching this after and you've gotten to this point, because this is like now, list on what you want to do as far as growth. And hey, and if I can like, um give some advice on it, I'll comment, hey, you may think about doing this. Because and that's the other thing, I've been reading a lot of books that people who are in that YouTube game who's making money are saying like, hey, this is a book to read. This how it got me started. I've been reading Myron Gold's book, and he's a really good guy to watch too because he has this series. Oh man, I'm gonna do a live. Able to get oh, you're gonna be happy about this. Both you and this thing are gonna be happy about this. Like that doing this thing, you're gonna be happy. So I recently downloaded what's that thing called? OS OBS. And with downloading OBS, it's gonna allow me to post videos as I'm talking to you guys. I can slow it down, play it, whatever I want to do. And then that way I'll get that point across because Myron Gold has a lot of things that he talks about that's clutch towards growing. And there's this pillar that he has developed to help people um understand how the mindset of a millionaire is. So when you do get to that point where you got that growth, you can understand these things is what you need to work in. So yeah, you know what I mean? Like you can be six figure all you want, but the next version of that is seven figures. I mean, seven figures, man. That's big. And after you get to seven figures, the only way is up. Next thing you look at nine figures and above. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's where we're trying to get to. Growth, 10x, meet challenges. And one of the challenges that I want to do is again, I point to the machines, each one of these machines, right? I want to be able to do tutorials on what you can do with them, how you can grow, and just help people again. I know it's a cliche because that's pretty much what this channel is about, but you can never hit it hard enough. Every day somebody goes onto the videos and they watch, and some people don't want to go back. Some people just want to watch the new ones. They don't care about the old ones, especially if the camera angle is like a little weird, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you don't want your camera angle to be so weird that you can't back then. Listen, right now I'm finally talking to you through a camera. I've been using my phone for a minute. My phone's been doing a great job. I still do videos on my phone. Most of the time when I'm doing my live, I like to be on the camera because that's what I got it for. Um, the reason why is because I want to use my computer, and while using my computer, I want to have the ability to do things like go on it, split screen, stuff like that. When you're on your phone and you're trying to do split screen, it's a little different because you might have messages come on, you might have like those weird Facebook girls trying to solicitate you, and you're like, wait, I, honey, I don't know that girl. I don't know that girl. So you know what I mean? Like you don't want that showing across your live, so you don't, get in trouble for anything. Not that I'm in trouble. Like I ain't doing anything wrong. I ain't doing anything wrong. Anyways, so yeah, so that's what's up as far as like challenges and growth. So yeah, let's take a look at the chat. Oh, whoa, what's going on? All things, is it Sean? All right, let's post this. Oh man, I forgot the chat. Let me go back to the chat. Okay. All right, cool. Okay, Mike, that dude said 100. That's what's up. Um, I use Vistaprint for my cards. Okay, I'm definitely gonna use it because I got your cards right here. Where did I put it? Oh, I gotta spin it. It's on the other side. Is this where else I put it? Yep, right here. Yeah, I got the cards right here. I'm not gonna show it. I'll just, yeah. So it's really nice. It's thick, and looks like they have a slight gloss on it. So yeah, definitely, I'm gonna go for it. Yeah. Um. So definitely. What else? What else? So let me pin yours. All things Sean. All right. She said, my first time catching your live. Yes, yes. What's going on? Like and subscribe. Obviously, I've been watching your stuff and commenting. You know what I'm saying? Support, support. Guys, again, if you can go to different channels, watch what everybody's doing because she's ill with the rhinestone, she's ill with everything. And I believe you got embroidery, right? So yeah, so you want to be able to just learn, grow, and we all growing from each other. Like for example, a lot of people didn't know about the poly print. A lot of people didn't know that you can do screen printing and DTF and DTG all at the same time with one printer. So like and a lot of people don't know, like when you get to like big leagues and you're like, you know what, I want to have, like, if you're making thousands and thousands of shirts daily, right? And you're at that level, um, you're gonna want a machine that can do that for you and help you out. But at the same time, I'm sorry to say it, but like everything is being automated. And with the automation, listen, guys, we're considered business owners. Automation is good for us because that means we don't have to worry about hiring too many employees. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. So a machine that can do screen printing and DTF, holy moly, and screen printing, that is crazy. But it exists. A lot of people don't know it exists. So the way it goes is this, right? Uh, so Polyprint has a platen that they sell, right? The platen is the one where the shirt goes in, and then they have a base for the platen, right? The base obviously holds the platen, but it's magnetic and it just latches on. Now, that same platen, right, where the base that holds the shirt, you can put it on top of your DTG machine with a latch that's exactly the same as the screen printing machine. So now you don't have to worry about losing registration. And the reason why they did that is because they realized some people don't want to be bothered with the white ink clogging. So with the white ink not clogging, because in DTG, DTF, the white ink usually, once it drips from the print head, there's residues that's left over. Over time, those residues become more. So this is the print head, right? You finish printing, this much residue is left, right? You do a print head cleaning, it's clean. Then as you keep doing prints, it keeps getting messier and messier and messier and messier and messier and messier until it's clogged. So now you have to do print head cleaning, and sometimes you may even have to remove the whole head of the printer and flush it out and do all this stuff. But you know what? I don't want to deal with that. like I was saying before my previous live, I have a converted DTG printer, I mean DTF printer that I made myself, and all I did was put the four colors on there. The was it the cyan blue, magenta red, right? I'm just saying what the colors are. Um the the yellow, and then finally the K, which is black, right? They do not clog. I had to my Epson 1400, which is majority of what they use for those converted DTF printers that these companies are making. Listen, they saying to you don't convert your printer, but they convert their printers. They doing the same thing. The only difference is they have software that they put in there that allows the printers to print continuous. That's the only difference. Your printer, when you convert it because you don't know about the software to put in there, what ends up happening is it stops printing after 1,000 print or more, but normally 1,000 prints to because they did that on purpose so the printer can malfunction, create all these issues just so you can call customer service for customer service to say you're either out of warranty, you need to buy another one. And that's the whole purpose of it. You know what I'm saying? But these people are able to get software where they can tell the printer to print continuously anytime, every time. But the issue is the print heads clog, and because the print heads clog, they know you're gonna come back for another one. So what they tend to do is this: they will try to upsell you another one, or most likely, and this is something you need to know too, because if you an entrepreneur, so what they'll do is this: they'll introduce one um machine and they'll give it a name, and then they wait until all the warranty is out to bring it out. And once the final warranty is out, they introduce that machine. And while you're having issues with your print head, because they know that's going to happen eventually, they tell you, hey, we don't service that machine anymore. Your warranty is out, but we have a brand new one, a two head instead of one head. And I'm like, yo, what's up with all the gimmicks? If you know what's going on, you'll know what to do and what not to do. And you'll know what printers to get that's really going to help you. So I've been doing research because obviously I've converted many DTF printers, including this one. I've converted um 3 Epson 1400s, right, within a year. But the only one that's lasted, I think it's like a year and a half now, is my Epson 7820, right? And you don't print from the regular excuse me, what do you call that thing? Um a holder, paper holder, or whatever. Um car- no, is it car? No, no, no. Cassette from the first cassette. You print from the back because when it prints from the back, it goes directly and feeds into the wheel, and you want to leave at least 2 inches, 2 to 3 inches, so the wheel can catch. And once the wheel catches it, right, it'll start printing without having print head clogs. I mean, print head strikes. Right, that's when the printer's printing on the paper or the film, and there's like a little hump, and it just hits it to the side. All the ink smudges on top. Eventually, it pushes out the ink through the next, iteration and prints normally. But then you get a print head clog. It looks like this, and this is something I did um, with a regular printer, right? So as it was printing, this was buckled up a little bit, so the printer kind of nicked it. And then since it tried to align itself and then it nicked itself again, this is what you get, right? I mean, when you lay it on the shirt, this is how it really looks like. So you technically don't see it as much. But did I do another one? Oh, this one is a better one. So I mean, it's just lifts, but this is another one. This is another one I did, and that's on that same printer. right? So you can see it. I was doing a shirt for a lady. I think I posted on my IG. It was the one with the gold and stuff because it was she gave it to me because she said the company that was supposed to make it, apparently their colors wasn't as bright, and then the gold didn't look right. So I redid it for them with like gold glitter and everything. I mean, yeah, gold glitter, vinyl, and it looked phenomenal. So yeah, let me put this against the camera so you can see. And it still has that can you see it right here? It's kind of like a what's that thing called? Orange peel texture onto it. Yeah, and that's all done on like a and since it's done on a regular color printer, you can see my fingers in the back. So this is mostly for a like light color shirt, right? Yeah, you don't need any software, nothing. All you do is just load the ink on that printer, press print, and it thinks that it's printing with regular ink, so it just prints. It doesn't know any better. You know what I'm saying? Now I did jerry rig it where I mean, you don't have to do this, but I took the actual cartridge because they make refillable ink cartridges for this printer, but the issue is the cartridge is a little bit lower, and I think it's because I have a brand new one, and the brand new one they purposely made the cartridge uh chip higher to combat people that's doing pirated, I guess, cartridges. But hey, it is what it is. All we need is just an empty cartridge and loading that thing on. So somebody's bound to make it, you know. I actually have how it looks like. This is how it looks like. But the actual one is about hold on, let me try to get in the camera. So the other one, so okay, this is how an actual one, this is how the one with the refill is. I had to remove all the ink and put in um the original. But the the new way that they set up the cartridge is like this. So it's about this high as like the yellow gets up to, and as low as the magenta. So if you can see the difference in height, no, there you go. That's the difference. So yeah, so they do make it, and also oh, this one comes with chips. I think it's a one-time use. They have some with chips, some without. So that's if you want to do a conversion for the regular printer, but I know it's bad, but let me look at my go back to my list over here. So as far as like new things, that's part of my goals. I'd love to get an EcoTank Epson 1500 loaded up with that good old ink, and never ever mess with DTF white ink again. I never want to deal with it. I love the DTF printer, what it can do, but I don't want to deal with like white ink. It clogs up, and I gotta clean it and everything. With the regular ink, all you have to do is just press print head cleaning. And that's it. That's it. You're done. You know what I mean? Um, what else? What else? All right. Um, so we've talked about goals. Okay, 10x. Yep. Okay, cool. Screen printing. Screen printing, good or bad? Good or bad? Let's see. So this is my current screen printing machine with my coffee on there. So yeah, so this is my current screen printing machine, right? Yes, it's a blue. It's a blue. It's an Amazon one. Yes, yes, yes. But look what I just did. Look what I just did. Bam. So I can add on that one and all four of those platens. unlimited screens. How? Take a look at this right here. Bam, you see the bolts and nuts that's going through can you see it? There it is right here. The bolts that's going right through the middle, that's aligned for every single one of them to hit the same spot. So now my alignment is amazing. Amazing. Oh, sorry about the shakes. Yeah, so my alignment is amazing. And now yo, this thing performance, please don't do this to your right neck because that thing is expensive. Woo wee! That thing's expensive. They get close to actually hear me here better. Um, yeah, so I now have a four color on top, right? Four color, I'll say four color structured stationed screen setup. But because I drilled holes exact on each one of the shirt platens where the shirts are loaded in, right? A platen is this. That's where the shirts go in. That's a shirt platen. Or they might call it shirt station. Some people call it different names. It is what it is. But yeah, so each time I load a shirt, I can take four screens and put on all four with different designs. Somebody order one, obviously the traditional screen printing process wouldn't allow this because you have to do the whole emotion setup, all that stuff. Man, most people who order shirts, let me tell you something. Majority of them are ordering for screen printing, especially one color, two color. They don't order any difference. The customers I've had that so far you've seen me live screen print and it's only been one color. It's not that I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna show you one color. That's what they ask. So I need to make content. So I'm like, okay, cool. You want a white on black? You got a white on black. You want a what was this? I did this for this company. I did what was this? Lavender. I did a lavender with a tan, burnt orange or whatever, and all they wanted was a black on the front, black on the back. You know what I mean? Because they didn't want to pay that much. So it is what it is. It's not that, oh, look at him, he's only doing one color. He's not using all four. All four of my screens are actually set up in a way. The new one that I recently got this blue screen, and it's more lined up than my older version. And I still have my older version. So at the end of the day, I now have access to do unlimited white colors, any color, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. All right, cool. So that's what's going on with screen printing. Now, the good about screen printing is you can do multiple colors, multiple prints. Like you see my see if my hands can get to it. Where is it? Oh, right there. So you see my logo right there, right? I can do all this now, all those colors with my screen printing machine. And there's more than one color on that. You got the red, the white, the blue, white again, orange, brown, red, blue, and black. So there's a lot of colors. Sometime in a if you have what's that thing called? Separation where you can separate each color, it, you can combine most of the colors that's as close to each other as possible. But something like that would take multiple screens. And if you have only four screens, laying down the white for each one of those different colors is it's gonna be hard. Or if you're doing trying to do one silhouette for all these, it's gonna be hard. Um, so I J-rig my stuff because I know exactly what I'm doing, just like I know how to convert this printer to a DTF light color printer because I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like I've done different design stuff for people, it stayed on and all that stuff. It is what it is. Yeah. The bad with screen printing is the fact that if you go the traditional route, you're not gonna be able to take small orders, small runs, and this is why we tend to do DTF printers, DTG printers, because we know screen printing, the process is way too much, way too long. So therefore, it's like, what is the point of like work, because first in screen printing you have to design the artwork, print it after you design it, make sure it's opaque enough. um then you have to coat your screen if you don't already have one available, and then after coating you got to let it dry. Then you have to take that screen, add the artwork film on top of it, and then everywhere that's black stays soft, everywhere that's not covered in black gets hard, because the emulsion, right? It's a photo emulsion. So whenever it hits light, it gets really hard, you know? So yeah, because of that, you just you're able to wash off the soft part, which is basically your stencil, where the image would go to create what you want, and then you load ink on it, right? But I'm ahead of myself. So after you're done with that, you gotta wash it off, remove the film, wash it off, let it sit for a second so it can stop. Um, I forgot what's the term for it, but if you don't wet it and wait, it will keep. Um, there's a name for, I forgot, but it's just gonna keep, trying to burn. It's gonna keep burning the screen. So you have to stop that process. So not burn like fire, but it just creates the imprint. But if it waits too long, the imprint will end up becoming hot, and then that heat will eventually create light to make it harder or whatever. I don't know. Either way, there's a certain amount of time you're supposed to wait. That's why it's good to have an exposure calculator whenever you're doing the emulsion process to burn your screen, right? But yeah, so then after you're done with that, again, like I'm talking about a lot of stuff, and that's why you gotta take large orders, because your time is important, you know what I mean? So that's the bad. So after that, you wash off the screen, and after you wash it off, your image is on there, and then you have to look for like pinholes. That's little spots where ink can go through, right? And you gotta fill that up. Then after that, you have to align your screen. You should have aligned it during the time you're doing the artwork, to be able to burn the screen. But let's say we're dealing with one image, right? So after you're done aligning your screen onto the shirt to make it exactly where you want, you have to do a test print to make sure everything is good. Once the test print is good, then you load the shirt, and then you screen print, and now you have unlimited possibility with that one screen to do as many colors as you want. I mean, as many shirts as you want. You can go as far as like even 1,000 shirts if your screen is able to let you, and if your screen printing machine will let you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's screen printing in a nutshell. But the whole process is a lot. And that's why printers charge for a setup fee, because the process is a lot. Now, that's the bad, but the good about the screen printing machine is once you're able to line up the artwork, get everything set, you can do unlimited prints as long as you're able to keep pushing that squeegee, or that screen's able to hold, or that screen printing machine is able to stay aligned. You know what I'm saying? And that's your only limitation with screen printing, you know? All right, so now to DTF. DTF. Again, we're gonna talk about the good and the bad about DTF printer. All right. So oh yeah, 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 yeah. Let me go to the chat and see what's going on. Yeah, looks like Mike that dude gave Sean a welcome to the channel. We appreciate you. Okay, let's see. Okay. Hold on, I'm just trying to pin this real quick. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna read the one before. I already stated, like that dude said, Sean, welcome. Um, let's see. All right, next one. Like that dude said, you can show them I don't mind, bro. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. So yeah, that's my guy right here. Like that dude, this is his card, Infinite Ideas. Yeah. So, oh, okay, okay. There's always another way. It's got his information in there, all that stuff. So, yeah, yeah, man. So I gave some to the people who wanted some of the products you brought over, if you know what I mean. Um, yeah, 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 yeah. All right, cool. So, uh, all things Sean said. The maintenance on a DTF/DTG printer makes me nervous. All right. So I mean, that's gonna happen. But you know what? To tell you the truth, here's a little secret. Get yourself an Epson 1400, right? Go on eBay. It only costs you maybe $200-300. You get that, right? You want to make sure it doesn't say parts. Make sure it just says um as long as it doesn't say parts, you're good to go. Right? When you get it, you do a test print, make sure it's working. Um let me back up. Let me back up. All right. Go on Amazon, right? You want to order cartridges for the Epson 1400 refillable. It'll show you the cartridges. Hold on, I'm just getting the cartridges. Do I still have them? Yeah, I don't think I do. Yeah. No, where are they? Anyways, this is the original one for it, right? It's the 79. All right. So this how it looks like in case you so refillable Epson 1400 79, right? And then you'll see it. Now, once you get that, the next step is this. You just order the printer. You know what I mean? $200-300. If anything happens to it, you don't like it, just go donate it or something like that and give it to somebody. But that will get you, and if I were you, right? Try to find a way to do like 200 or 100 designs because the first day you set it up, whole week to month, it's not going to give you any problems, right? Have it print at least 200 images and then you good to go. So get the printer, get the refillable cartridges, and then there's go on eBay and just get you a Acrorip 9.03, 9.03 Acrorip. You get that, you load it on your printer, I mean your computer, and you want to set up the Acrorip to be on your firewall. So you just go to your firewall, you choose the Acrorip, and then you save it, and then now you won't have to worry about it deleting from your computer when you turn off your computer, and then you're good to go. I already have a video on it, but either way, I'm giving you the stuff. But yeah, so now once, and also other people have videos on it too, so go check theirs, because I may give you some stuff, but they may have more information for you. So once you do that, you will have your very own DTF printer. Now, when you have the DTF printer, because it's an Epson 1400, majority of printers are either Epson 1400, um, Epson 1800, or the P900, whatever, right? They're all old Epson. Um, so once you have that set up, you now have a $3,000 printer that you only made via conversion for only $300, $300 to $400, give or take. You know what I'm saying? So that's the key to being able to have a printer that's not gonna cost you much. And then if you like decide, you know what, I really like what's that thing called? DTF printing. Now run up the prints on that printer. Keep printing, keep printing, keep printing. Because regardless if it goes bad or not, you'll have you like for example, like this, when it starts to go bad, you can see it, right? The black started not to get coated with the white ink, and then after that, it got coated with the white ink, right? But I got this because black goes on black on anything. You don't have to worry about the white. Um, it will still show. So yeah, I got that. I did a whole lot of stuff. Like I redid this one, right? So you can't see it, kinda, but it's laid with white, and this is how it looks like. And the white that's in there is actual white. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of stuff you can do with the Epson 1400 converted. Go on eBay, you grab you one. A really good one will be around $300, right? Um, and you can converse back and forth with the person to find out, hey, what's wrong with it? They'll straight up tell you, listen, the printer's just sitting there. I'm not doing anything with it. It's a large printer. I don't use it anymore. Some people bought it because they're probably college what's that thing called, graphic designers, and they were using that printer because it prints large images so they can print poster size projects and stuff like that, and they're done with it. They don't need to use it. It's just sitting there, so they just want to get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Originally that printer cost 1,200. So that's, there you go. You know, there you go. There you go. That's the little secret. So you stay here long enough, you learn something, right? So now you'll have yourself a 13 by 19 large DTF printer. Yeah, where you can lay down white. Like it's like, if you look at my video originally when I first converted that thing, it's amazing. Now over time, the print head on all these DTF printers, they always mess up. And the companies know that. They know that. So this is why I do the conversion. And a lot of people say, hey, why don't you just get yourself a real one? Because I did my conversions, and I understand from the conversion why it clogs, because the white is the reason why it clogs. It's all the metal and also find out, Google, no, go on YouTube and find out what is in the DTF white ink, and it will tell you it's metals. It's made with metals like that, because white is not a regular ink. So in order for the white to be there, it's a bunch of chemicals they put together along with water solution, whatever. And then a metal, that's when it mixes with the solution, it gives off that white. But because that metal is present when all the water evaporates from the ink, right? That's in sitting inside the print head, it turns into a solid, and eventually that solid meets with another, um because when you print again, it meets with another, we call it ink solution, and that dries and it gets harder, harder, harder to the point where the print head clogs, but it's not any clog. It's really, I'm sorry, but it's really hard clog, and you got to flush it out. Yeah. So yeah, like I was saying, the clog is really stuck together, and you got to just push it out as hard as you can. Outside, I'm trying to hold it still. But anyways, so what you could do is you get yourself another printhead, but then that's gonna take time. The best solution I was telling anybody that's able to get these printers to be converted is this. It costs you almost, let's say, $400 to convert these printers. If you were to get an A4 on Amazon, right, you're looking at $2,000 plus tax, might be like 2,500, right? If you go on Alibaba, you're looking at maybe 1,000 to 2,000, right? The A3, which prints the 13 by 19, you're looking at minimum 3,000 on Amazon and around 2 to 3,000 on Alibaba. Now, there's brands out there that you can get that's American brand, but you're probably looking at 4,000 to $5,000. Those are A3 printers. So what you do is you print as much as you can until that printer says I can't print anymore, and you just any artworks as you can down. And once that printer says, you know what, I can't do this anymore, and kicks the bucket, you got artwork for content and you got artwork for customers. You sell those out. What you'll find out is, like, I had an order that came in. It was basically the price of what I bought the printer, right? After I was done with those orders and stuff, right? Um, I made back the money. So the printer really didn't cost me anything at that point. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, um, all those extra prints you have laying there available, you can do different holiday stuff, leave them, and then when it's time for the seasons or whatever, you sell it. You know what I mean? Or if you have stuff for your own merch, you set it up, and then when it's time, somebody orders something, you sell it. You know what I mean? You can even do a thing where you're like, okay, cool, half price off, and then cost you almost nothing to print them. And now you have all this print available, and you don't even have to worry about, like, anything but just pressing them on a shirt. They're good to go anyways. So that's one thing you can do, and what that will do is it'll bring you revenue, and use that revenue to add towards your new DTF printer that you get. But now you know how to clean and fix a DTF printer because you are able to understand, because you have one. It uses the same print heads, 16 head, or it'll use the 8 heads. It's the same thing, same thing. Um, yeah. So now you're able to create your own DTF printer. It's that easy, and all you did was buy the cartridge, get the software, load it on your printer. I mean your computer, get the printer, and just hit print. And that's it. That's it. That's it. And if you join our group, Distinct Performance has on his actual comment section all the parameters that you need to put your your white channels and your color channels, and also how to print correctly so your IC profile can be on point. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's what I got for DTF. But that's my being clever. Um Thinking that I shouldn't, but I may. I've had three of those printers. I want another one because like I'm able to do prints anytime I want. I mean, I know I have the screen printing machine, and I know I have another DTF printer right here that, oh, also, if you don't want to deal with the white channels, oh, that's where I was. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So I've said the conversion for a regular 6 plus um DTF printer, actually 5 plus, because most DTF printers starts out with 5 channels. One of them is used for the white, and then the other ones are regular colors, you know. Um so you have the Epson, I think the 8, no, the Epson 100 XP. That's one of them, right? That one has 5 channels, right? Um that's not on your Acrorip 9.0. You need the Acrorip 9, Acrorip 10, I believe. After that, and you can get that printer brand new. I'd recommend you get that printer instead, because brand new is a lot better than the used, but I'm more comfortable with the 1400. Um, from there is the 6 color Epson 1400. That one prints 13 by 19, just like the Epson 1500. And then after that, you have the larger one is the Epson 4900. That one can print, I think, 17 inches wide, and it can do roll printing too. So with roll printing, it's unlimited. If you want to do roll printing with that, and you get yourself a shaker baker, ooh, ooh, you good to go. And a Epson 1400, Epson 4900, you can get on eBay for at least $1,000, just so you know. And all you do is you just buy the refillable inks, and you can use the Acrorip 9.03, and you can get Acrorip 9.03 anywhere under $20. Yeah. They'll send you a little dongle, right? So this is the dongle. It goes into your printer, and it lights up, and all it does is a software that tells the printer, hey, um I want you to print like this and do this and that, and that's all it is. Other than that, you load up the software, and then you're good to go. You start printing. Now you've done your first conversion for DTF, and you can do your DTF prints anytime you want an order to come in. But they say it's best to do one order per day, or one printing per day, to make sure your DTF inks are lubricated, because if you have the inks continually flowing, it doesn't have time to clog up your printer. It will eventually, but it takes a lot longer because everything stays wet. And after you print, before that, you do a print head cleaning, you print, and then if you do that continuously daily as your daily routine, what you'll find out is your printer lasts a lot longer. And that's how you do your own DTF conversion, right? So That's the other printer. And it's the same thing for the Epson 4900 P900, right? Is it 900 or 9000? I don't know, one of those. So it's the same thing for all the Epson printers. You do not want to use any printer except Epson when it comes to DTF because their print channel is a lot wider and the heating process is a lot less. Although I wouldn't say don't go to any other ones because you never know. I haven't used any other ones but Epson. Now I'm gonna give you another idea. That's clutch. That's big. That's huge, right? I gotta fold my arm for this one. This is big moves. Let's make noise. Ooh. Ooh, if you still here, I'm about to give you some gems on gems on gems. All right. All right. So if you don't want to deal with ink clogging, right? But you still want to print large and and you don't want to worry about ink clogging because what I'm gonna tell you is big. It's something that I figured out that I'm like, you know what? I need to let you guys know. Get yourself an Epson EcoTank 1500. Since it's Epson, the ink will flow normally. You don't have to worry about clogs. You don't need any software, except for what the printer comes with. Also, you don't need to worry about what's that thing called? Oh, the white print clogging, right? The white print head clogging, because there is no white. All you deal with is just color. The only reason why DTF clogs is because you're dealing with white. The white again has those metals, and those metals like to stick together, and eventually it clogs your print head, and it's hard to flush them out. And what ends up happening is, no matter if you get a brand new DTF printer, right? I know a lot of people who have large DTF printers having issues, and the small ones they having issues too. If you're not mechanically inclined to want to take your time, take this printer apart, take out the print head and clean it. Don't use the white at all. Just get yourself an EcoTank printer. Even if you get the small one, just get yourself an EcoTank printer, load DTF ink on it, only the four colors: yellow, blue, red, black. K for black, uh yellow, red, magenta, and blue cyan. If you load those inks in there, you will never have to worry about clogging. Obviously, you want to do your printhead, you know, clean and printhead check or whatever you want to call that. Um, but just like a regular ink, it doesn't clog. It just prints whenever you want to. You leave a month, a week. This print has been here for a year. It's never clogged. All I do is from time to time printhead cleaning. From time to time, printhead nozzle check, and that's it. That's it, right? So that's a little caveat for you since you've been here this long, so you can know like, hey, listen, you really do not need. You should if you want, but you don't need to get those big problems. I'm saying big problems because they cost big money if you get it from one of those commercial guys, AA Print Supply. What else? DTF Superstore, all those places, right? You can get it from them. They do really great, and they help you with customer service, maintenance, all that stuff, right? They're not gonna come to my channel, so I'm not afraid to tell you stuff. Shoot, yeah. I'm still sweating though, but hey, you know what I mean? Like, um, yeah, so if you don't use their printers for DTF and you're not paying the 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, whatever $1,000 that you're like, hey, this is this is like multiple customers, or if you have a 9 to 5, this is my 9 to 5, 2 3 months that I'm saving just to get this printer, and it gives me problems, man. Man, I'm upset. I don't want this print anymore. This company this company that. Listen, at the end of the day, it's not the company's fault. You have to maintain your printer. You have to know how to maintenance it. Before you even get the printer, I would ask like, hey, listen, how do you maintain these printers? Are they a lot of work? Obviously, they try and say no. Do you have a way that I can find out how to maintenance it? And or can I come to your location, see how one is maintenance so I can know I'm buying a printer and I know how to fix it? And if they don't say yes, it's up to you. You get it if you want. You know, if they say yes, even better. But like I said, get yourself a converted before you get yourself a regular printer. You'll do yourself a favor and not have a 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, sometimes even $30,000 printing issue. You know what I'm saying? And it's a headache when you buy something that large for that much and it's giving you problems. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, that's the advice I can give you. But if you get one of those EcoTank, those large ones, right? Even if you go with the old school one that only does 4 colors, but it allows you to do refillable cartridges, and you only use the every color, and it doesn't have the white. If it doesn't have the white, it's even better because guess what? It will not clog. It will not clog like the regular ones clog. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I can give you as far as like a a printer that is good. Now, you're asking yourself, well, what if I have a black shirt? What do I do? Go give that problem to somebody else who has those printers. Order up as much as you want, and if there's a problem, it's their problem, not yours. Because what's going to happen is, let's say you give an order to somebody that has a large printers, DTF, cost them 10,000, 20,000, $30,000. You can print up to 24 inches wide, and you order, let's say you order 100 prints. No, no, no. Let's say you order 200 prints, right? You had like, let's say 100 customers or something like that, and it came up to 200 prints. So it's a good order price, but each one is different images, and they don't mind. Hey, you want 5 images of different things? You want to gang print it? No problem. Gang print it all you want. Now, when you send it to them and they say to you, or they send you an email, hey, we're having a little issue. We can't finish your artwork, yada yada. Hold on one second. Ooh, man, that's how you know I've been here for a minute. But yeah, so what you can do is this, right? You can tell them, hey, listen, you need to figure out how to get my prints. And then smile while you're saying it, because guess what? You got DTF printed too, but you went the other way. Now you can hit up the customer and be like, hey, do you want it on a white shirt or something like that? And they say, yeah, yeah, it doesn't matter. We just want the print. You know what I mean? Or you can go with a DTF print, you can go any color that's pastel, that's not super dark, right? So like a gray like this, right? A gray like this. Can you see it? Yeah, a gray like this, you can still do color prints on it, right? As it gets lighter and lighter into the white, then definitely that's even better for you, right? But if you're looking at a color like this, which is red or black, it's not worth it because the color is just going to fade into, I mean, the image is going to fade into the color and it's going to look exactly like the color. You'll be able to see slightly into the image, but it won't show as much. You know what I mean? Yeah. So what you do is yeah, yep, there you go. Do your light colors with your eco tank, load it up, and then send over all the dark colors that needs the white on, as you know. So again, DTF prints colors, and then on top of it prints a fifth color, which is the white. And all the white does is it coats the back, because just like screen printing, you have to have a base, which is the white. And then after that, you put colors on top, and the colors show because the white. So no matter what fabric you have, it will always show the colors that you're using. It will make it pop. All right. So if you're still here, that's a little caveat for you. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself EcoTank 1500. I believe it prints 13 by 19 in the back. And you'll print only colors, you throw the powder on there, and also the feel of it is smoother because it doesn't have the white is actually harder than all the other colors. It's because they make it non-transparent, so it has to be a little bit harder of a feel. And when you lay the other colors on top of it, it makes the it makes it a little bit more thicker. So that's when you get and people who lay super white on their ink, on their DTF, this thing feels almost like paper. It's no bueno, no bueno. That's where DTF gets a bad rep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So at the end of the day, DTF light color, in my opinion, eventually will win with crafters. And eventually, just like brother has a DTF light color printer, right? And that's the name that I'm coining. Um, eventually we're gonna be moving to that because they're gonna realize like, hey, you know what? These printers keep clogging. Yeah, I don't want to make these printers to do white anymore. We're just gonna offer this. If they want it, they get it. If not, then it is what it is. Or they're gonna try to gravitate to sell you a mixing system that's super fly, and eventually the mixing system will pull out the print for you, dunk it into a cleaning solution, take it out, put it right back, and do all that stuff, man. And then you're gonna pay like 10, 20,000, 40, 50,000 for that. It is what it is. Now I'm just playing. But yeah, so I would get yourself, forget everything I said. If you're not, actually forget everything I said about the F 1600. Get yourself an Epson EcoTank 1500. You get it brand new, load it up with ink for DTF. Only do the light color shirts on it. And whenever you have an order of black showing up, hit up what's that place called? Supercolor. Hit up AW Production, AlanAway.com. Hit up what else? Mikey Designs. Hit up those guys and say, hey, listen, I got an order of black shirts that just came in, 300 images. Let's run it up. You know what I mean? And if they have problems, ain't your problem. You already paid your money. Like, yo, give me my prints. Give me my prints. Exactly. Well, you better give me a discount or something. You know what I mean? It ain't your problem. It ain't your problem. Hey, guys, if you're on there, Mikey, A Dub, Supercolor, all these different DTG printers, companies or whatever with the large printers. Look, I'm helping you guys out. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if there's a problem, like, yo, it's your problem. I'm helping you run it up with the money, but at the end of the day, like, yo, listen, most people don't get that many dark colors as far as like orders coming in, and you know it. Most people like, hey, listen, give me the cheapest one. I know it's the white. Just give me the white. Throw some colors on there, and you're good to go. Now, DTF can go on anything: polyester, um, cotton, cotton mix, polyester cotton, nylon, almost everything. You know what I mean? So you getting that four color DTF light printer means that now you have the ability to do anything. And if anything happens and somebody wants an order of black, just send it in and don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? And if they mess you up, guess what? They gotta pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If not, you can always go to stalls and just upcharge. So here's the thing. If this is one thing I've been doing, I mentioned it, that's the 10x. Um, so when you're doing 10x, right, you know black shirts cost a lot more. And you know the time to make those shirts is priceless. You decide what you want to add on to it as far as price. And also you know where to get the best price, but all these shirts are going up, man. Just 10x it up, bring up the price, change it up. So what the hell is that, spider? Nigga. Yo, hold up. Let's turn the camera this way because you know people who like spiders. Let's say you didn't see that. You didn't see that. Stop. So he got away, but I'm gonna see him again. It is what it is. Um, yo, the state performance crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna get that guy. Don't worry, don't worry. There's only so far you can hide. It's a small shop. Yo, yo, next thing he's gonna be coming down like, yo, I got you, homie. Brought some of my friends with me. Yeah, let's do this, yo. Let's do this. Yo. Um, but yeah, so like I was saying, get yourself Epson 1500 Eco Tank and um you'll be able to wait, what you say? Hold on. I gotta go to the chat. Wait a second. All right, so okay. So uh all right, Mike, that dude said, uh, okay, I already read that part, the maintenance. Mike, that dude said, thanks, I just got back from the ad. LOL. Okay. Um, all things Sean said, thank you at Mike, that dude. I all things Sean also says, okay, I'm going to try that. Thank you. All right. And then the thanks for says facts. Okay, thanks for said makes that colors vibrant. Yeah, yeah, it does. Then LOL. I think that's for the spider. Like that the LOL again. Um, and then the same form it says he wanted to be live. Oh snap! All right. Well, if he shows up, it is what it is. Yeah, but that dude ran. I almost had him. I almost had him. So if you're a spider lover, my bad. My bad. Don't cancel me. Please don't. Please don't. Yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I gotta move on. So let's see. Yeah. So the bad part about DTF is the printhead, and it's more so when you have multicolored printheads that's more than five because now you have the white channel. And the only issue you get with DTF is just the white channel. The other colors don't clog. I should know because I have one I converted to just do only um the 4 colors, and that's it, and I've had it for a year and almost a year and a half now, and it's never clogged. I barely print with it because I had the other color the other one that had the white, and it still doesn't clog. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, yeah, so, what was I say? Yeah, so, like, the print has the issue. Now, DTG. Woo-wee. I need to give it applause. Mm. Woo. Let's hear some gunshots for that. Whew. Listen, you cannot beat DTG. DTG is the mother of all DTF prints. Like the person who actually discovered the DTG printer and made it, he's a multi-millionaire. And all he does now, he was on Printavo actually. All he does now is just he goes on live and go to different print companies and just show them how it works. DTG, hold on, let me post this. All right. Distinct Performance said, um, so yep, DTG too expensive and lot of maintenance. Ooh, that deserves an applause. Mm, mm, mm. That is so true. So true. So with DTG, a lot of people don't realize um the maintenance on it is crazy. As a matter of fact, just having a DTG printer can cause you a headache, like major headache, to the point where I don't know how to say it. Like you're gonna be wondering why do you have this machine? Like some people have, man, some people have. I know this guy who bought a DTG printer, right? Oh yeah, um, yeah. I'm gonna get to the pre-treatment because so I have my thing here. Take a look at it. Bam! I got a script. So yeah. So with the DTG printer, it, you know what, let me talk about the good. Uh when the first time the DTG printer was introduced, it was revolutionary because a lot of time you have companies who are screen printing. Sometimes they'll have neon green. Let's use the State Performance logo, for example, and it's a trademark or registered company. So now you have to have the green exact because when you're doing trademarks, whatever color you use, you have to know the type of color. So you have to know the Pantone for it, so you can register it. Not always, but if you want that specific color, you may have to register it. You know what I'm saying? So everybody else that try to use it, know, hey, you know what? Mm-mm, mm-mm. So with screen printing, sometimes you do the color matching system, this and that. But back then, it wasn't all that great with the color matching system. You had to know screen printing how to mix colors to get the right color consistency. So what ended up happening is, I'm going into brain thought right now, so I have a lot of information flooding in. So I'm just trying to get myself to calm down and not spill everything in, Um, so yeah, so what screen printing couldn't do, DTG was able to do, right? So for example, being able to set up a screen for 10 shirts. Some place would be like, yeah, no problem. You know what I mean? It's gonna cost you a lot more. And the people say, yeah. But sometimes the people like, no, I'm at the same price as I would get for like the 24. Why do I have to get it higher? And then they try to explain them the setup, all that stuff. And the people like, yo, I don't know how to screen print, man. Just print my thing. So what ends up happening is a lot of people um go to other locations. Sometimes those locations will be like, yeah, 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 sure, we got no work, so we'll do it for you. And then they just do it for cheap money, this and that. At the end of the day, it kind of hurts them because they want to keep doing it for cheap money and people keep coming in and it's like they losing on the setup fee and they losing profit, but orders are coming in, so they're not bothered by it. But then DTG came along. So now if somebody orders 100 colors and they know it's going to take like 5 or 6 screens or even sometimes 7 screens to do it, like they'll throw it on the DTG printer. Oh, you want 5 shirts? You want a whole rainbow on that? And some tan orange polka dots and whatever? You want to fade into whatever? We got you. We got you. We got you. All right, cool. That'll be this amount. I pick it up at this time. And that was DTG. Everything was going great until orders started slowing down. So as orders, don't laugh. So as orders started slowing down, what ended up happening was um the printer was not getting as much work. And since it wasn't getting as much work, it started clogging. And people trying to fix it just to find out that, hey, it may be good this time. It's gonna keep getting clogged. As it kept on getting clogged, the print head was not working like it was supposed to. But it was always the same. The colors will work, but the others won't work. Like the white won't work. So the thing with these print heads was it was the 1400 and P900s and the um Epson 4900. It was just the old print heads. They were just recycling. And people didn't know that. So what they didn't realize is all you have to do is just change your print head. But what they were doing is, so you bought your DTG machine for 20, no, back then it was like 30, no, 20,000, 30,000, whatever. Right. It was in the higher than 10K. That's all I know. And then when you try to get another print head, they would charge you like another 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, whatever. And now you'd have to load up another print head. And if that one messed up, you have to do it. It was like, it was a big mess. So a lot of people try to stay away from the DTG printer because they were like, man, this thing sucks. It clogs up. And I know this guy who has a channel who has a DTG printer that's just sitting there. It can only do colors, but it doesn't do anything else. No, actually, the whole thing messed up because he was trying to fix it and he ended up messing up the whole thing. And then it just shut down. So now he's just sitting on a $10,000 paperweight, you know? So that's the old version DTG. As time went by, they realized, you know what, it's the white that's causing problem. They added what's called a white ink mixer. So every second, I mean, no, not every second, but like at least every hour to 2 hours, whatever you set it up for, it would pull the white ink in. It would mix it up to clear of all any debris. I mean, not debris, to deharden it, and they will send it right back up to the line. And hold on. Yeah, and then it would keep doing that over and over again. Now, that was like a big change, but people were like, you know what? Now that I have this system, let me take a vacation. And then what would happen was if you turn it off or if you're not there because of a problem, the printhead would now start to clog and then it would be a big problem again, right? So pretty much though everything goes to printhead clogging. That's the main issue with DTG multi DTG multicolor with white, DTF with multicolor with white. That was the main problems they had. Now, what are some of the good about these printers? So with DTG, DTF, you can print unlimited amount that you want. Unlimited amount. You can keep printing after print after print. You're good to go, right? That's DTG, right? Well, even better, DTG print directly on the shirt. DTF prints with a coating on top of the fabric, right? So, but the process for DTG, you can learn to love it, right? And also, you don't have to go through those process. I'm gonna explain to you. So let's put up this hold on one second. Okay. All right. He went to live. Yeah, that's what I posted before. That's funny. Come on. I'm trying to pin this. Okay, I already pinned it. Okay, cool, 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 cool. All right. So DTG too expensive and lot of maintenance. So yeah, definitely. All right. Let's look at the other one. All right. So that pre-treat is a headache. Yeah, the pre-treat definitely is a headache. But if your DTF printer is working, nah, it's not that much of a headache. It's just an extra thing that you gotta do. Just like DTF, you have to lay the powder down, heat it up. It's the same thing. Um, so when you have DTG, the process is before you do anything is artwork. For every single one of these setup is artwork. Once you get the artwork set up on the software that's made for DTG, what ends up, hey, what's going on? T Town, what up? What up? What up? T Town said, what up, guys? Yeah, we're talking about DTG right now. Hold on, I did something wrong. Come on. Give me a quick second. There we go. I'm trying to pin your comment. All right, cool. What up, guys? We're doing good. All right. Yeah, so with DTG, um, what was it? Oh, pre-treat. So when you have the pre-treat process, all it is this, right? You have the pre-treat is an adhesive. It's a glue. It's a liquid glue. That's all the pre-treat is. It's a liquid glue that you spray onto the shirt. You could either do a box. I think that's the only thing you have an option to. You do a box, and within that box fits your artwork, and that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah. So after you spray the pre-treat, next thing is you go and I don't you can't directly put the heat press onto it. You have to let it hover, right? And then as it hovers, right? I forgot if you heat press it or not, but I think you do heat press it once you feel that it's dry enough. Do you? I forgot. But either way, you lay the ink on by you put it on a shirt platen. You put this thing around it to give it a border so it doesn't move anywhere. The machine loads up, and as it loads up, it prints. Majority of the time, first it'll print the white, just like screen printing. It'll print the white, so the color can pop, and there's no problem whether it's a white shirt, black shirt. Oh, with the white shirt, you can remove that. Um, but with the white shirt, you can yeah, with the white shirt you can remove the white, but with the black shirt, you leave the black, I mean the white, and also you can do knockout white, knockout black, any color the shirt is, you can knock out any of the colors that's inside the actual artwork to give it more of a smooth hand feel. Once the image is laid on top, you let it hover again, right? And then after that, you screen you not screen print, you heat press it, and then once you heat press it, I don't do DTG, so I'm just trying to memorize the process. That's all. So once you heat press it, you have a shirt. The image is not coming off. You need to do multiple washes before it can even be considered to come off. Most of the time, it lasts at least minimum 52 washes because normally some a person would wear a shirt 52 times in a year, right? Because there's 52 weeks in a year. So 52 times would mean they wear at least once a week. Most likely, people are not going to wear their shirt twice a week. You know what I mean? And if they do wear that shirt once a week, that's a really good shirt. But chances are they'll probably wear it maybe in a year, maybe 20 times. 20 times, right? Yeah. Um, and that's the most. Yeah, but yeah, so after you're done with that, you have yourself a shirt ready to go. Now, obviously, you've already done the process for if you have 10 shirts, and you just have different shirt patterns, you just lay them on. As soon as one is done, you pull it out, you press it, ready to go. Pull that one out, you press it, ready to go, and you keep doing the same process over and over. Some people don't have screen printing at all. All they do is they have their DTG machine and they just do stuff with that. Now, the new DTG machine, all of them allow DTF printing because they understand sometimes you may not have orders coming in for shirts, but it's good to exercise your ability to do um, DTF printing so you can provide that to customers. Because most time you're gonna have people who want to start with hobby brands, and they just need orders to come in so they can use the shirt. If no orders come in, they just leave the film to the side and they just print on demand. You know what I'm saying? So most of the time, that's how it is. So that's the good about DTG and how it revolutionized the screen printing world. And before you know it, you had a screen printing machine and a DTG printer. Over time, these processes became a lot better, and to now, like they started creating machines that include DTF with screen printing. Like there's literally you go on Amazon, YouTube, and just type in screen printing with DTF combination all in one, and then you'll see a machine large. Like they can make machines now that's as large as this shop that can handle at least um let's see, probably 15 shirts. And then they put it on a like spindle. So it comes in like this and on a conveyor belt. And it just comes in one side and keeps going to the next side. Right. And you can load as much as you want. And then what they have is they have one screen printing machine that's only laid with white, and the screen printing machine already has the design set up, right? So somebody ordered 1,000 prints for a shirt, right? They have one design on the white. The screen printing machine just screen prints it. It's an auto screen printing machine, so it just goes back and forth, prints it, loads prints, and it keeps doing that. And then when it goes to the DTG part, all it does is prints on the prints colors on that, and then it goes to a heat press machine that just sorry, some of them have the heat press machine, others will just have the flash dryer. They flash dries it, and then it goes in the conveyor dryer, and then it's done. And some factories have like 30, 40 of them set up, you know? And most of the time they have different screens ready to go. 30 just can't 30 shirts just come out, pop up that screen printing frame, load another one, pop up in the screen printing frame, load another one. But now this segues back to what I was saying about the white. And this goes into my other bullet point right here, which is polyprint text jet. Finally, I'm talking about it. Finally, I'm talking about it. Yo, guys, go look at that video. Either you go on what I got right now on it, right? Or go on the actual website on YouTube right now. Type in polyprint text jet printer. It's the white one. This thing, and type in screen printing combination. Yo, this thing is freaking phenomenal. Freaking phenomenal. Man, I gotta give multiple applause for that. Woo! Woo! This thing's amazing. Yo, T-Town, you gotta check it out, man. I'm telling you, this thing is crazy, man. It's crazy. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's that amazing. Oh, oh, oh. Listen, man. This printer is revolutionary. This is why on the title I wrote revolutionary on it. Bro, it comes with a platen made for screen printing, right? Because it has a base that you load onto your screen printing machine. And then the same platen you put on top of your screen printing machine, right? You can put it on the DTG machine. Both of them are magnetic. It clips on, click, right? You pull the switch to lock it up, and you're done. Next step is this, right? Next step, all you have to do is this. Press the green button on the screen printing machine. I mean on the DTG machine. It goes in like this, and then the machine comes in, prints on it. Done. Got this for my watch. So, but yeah, it'll come off. Um, yeah. So after it's done, it oh Let me go back. Let me go back. So the whole point of why I'm talking about this is because again, the white is what clogs on the DTG DTF printer. If you can remove that part from that printer, it will work phenomenally. Phenomenally. This printer is just it's amazing, man. I'm telling you, it's amazing. So for you who say, I love screen printing, I really don't want to go to the digital. Is there a way I can just, mix it up so I don't have to lose my screen printing machine? I got this knowledge of being able to screen print for years. It took me a long time to learn this. Now I'm just gonna sell my screen printing machine and not screen print anymore, all because of this printer. What happens if something happens to it? And then you decide, I'm not gonna let go of my screen printing machine. You just let it sit there. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years pass by. That screen printing machine is just sitting there. What you can do is this, right? With the um polyprint, what time is it? Oh, hold on, let me check my text. Yeah, with the polyprint DTG printer slash DTF printer, this thing is phenomenal. If you say to yourself, you know what, I just want to do screen printing. How's this gonna help me? Like I said, you screen print the white onto the shirt and then load it up in the DTG machine. The DTG machine already has everything pre-aligned, and it has a what's that thing called? A laser inside of it that will know the distance of the shirt in case you have like a what's that thing called? A hoodie. It will know it's a hoodie and it will know how to lay the prints accordingly, right? So yeah, that's one. Also, it comes with a print head cleaner, so it cleans itself. This printer has guaranteed low maintenance. Low maintenance. You could be gone for like a week, 2 weeks, based on what they said. Take a whole vacation and you're good to go. Now, if you don't have the white to even deal with, man, you could take a whole month. You could do a hiatus if you want, you know? Yeah. So, hold on. Let me T Town says something. Let me all right. Mike that dude said, hey, what's up? What's up? All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, so T Town says, just getting settled. Oh, we can go back. Just getting settled back in after eating dinner. LOL. Hope it was wonderful. Um, been a long day tomorrow going to the crazy long to. All right. I meant to say going to be crazy long too. I don't know why I just implant words, but it is what it is. Yeah, so that's good, man. You're keeping busy. That's the main thing. I got some stuff in the works, but I raised my prices, and now the customers are starting to think like, "Hey, should I do it or should I don't?" Yeah, either way, I'm just running it up. You know what I mean? Like, hey, if you give it to me, it's gonna be high, but at least I know I'm getting paid for my time, and I'm gonna be a lot happier doing it. as opposed to I'm cutting you a discount, and then before you know it, I'm like, is it even worth it doing this? You know what I mean? So that's the new thing I got going on. You know what I mean? Um, if it's friends and family, nah, I chill with that. Friends and family tell you the truth. I just want to do content on it. I don't even care if they pay me or not. You know what I mean? I'd rather just get the content so I can just run it up. I got this guy who I did content for, a good friend of mine's, and I think by now it's $100 or whatever off of his shirt, and it was free. You know, Th- that video made $100, whatever. So there you go, free content, and he got a free shirt. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, so that's what's up. But yeah, so that's DTG and all that. Okay, my guy Distinct Performance says, have to run, my friend. Many blessings. We have to get up. I feel you. All right. Let me give my guy an applause. Post it first. All right. Let's give Distinct Performance an applause. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. Cause you know he gangster, man. Oh, 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 watch out, watch out, watch out. Yeah. Yes, sir. I yeah, I'm almost done. I got like two lines to go, and then after that I'm done. But yeah, if you're gonna do a live, do bullet points and then use that bullet points to talk as much as you need to. You know what I mean? You can expound on things, continue talking about it, or you can just make it short because you just want to get that topic out, and then talk about it next time or something. And then just create. So you want to create your header, um, your beginning talking topics, and then you do bullet points off of those. And then your final one is like your conclusion. So just like a outline for a paragraph. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. And then at the end, with all these problems I was talking about, solution, which is polyprint, which is a solution to DTF, DTG. Oh, I forgot to mention. So polyprint actually does both DTF and DTG, and it's a low maintenance printer too. So yeah, so like I said, DTG has come a long way to the point where they put ink mixers. If you're new to what ink mixture is because you don't have one, I have it. I have it. Ooh. So before my um what's that? I was gonna do a video. Wait, what is this? Wrong box. But I have it. I'll show it to you. Is it? Wait, is it? Oh, I think it's this one right here. Yikes. Ooh, that was weird. Wait, what? All right. T Town. Oh, T Town just posted a comment. Oh, distinct performance piece, man. All right, let's see what T Town says. All right, T Town said, I just got myself a BN20A, so been messing with that thing, but embroidery I'm slammed. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Um, Name of the game is advertising and word of mouth. Some people have better luck with word of mouth, but I'm gonna have to start advertising. And another thing is when I came to YouTube, I was assuming that people on this channel would want to order supplies and stuff, but then um and some prints from me, but then I realized this is a primarily how to, and people come on here to just learn how to do stuff. So mm-hmm, mm-hmm, I got it. I got it. So even though I don't have my Epson 1400 anymore, I got rid of it because, tell you the truth, it just died. Yeah, it stopped working. I kept on doing printhead cleaning. I got it to work and it was printing. And then eventually, I guess the software that it has in there caused it to just die. So then it stopped working. You can't even turn it on. So I was like, you know what, forget it. So I got rid of it. But if I do get another DTF printer, I'm ready to go. I got the print mixing process. So okay, so what's innovating about the new DTF and DTG printers is this. All right, cool. On the inside, there's a, do you see it? Turn that way. Bam, there it is. Come on, come on, right there. So on the inside of these ink mixers is this little tiny, well, it's not tiny. It's like what's that? How can I put it? I'm sorry, man. Like my English is horrible. Um, it's like one of those motorboat paddle. It's like a paddle type of thing where it just spins. So this is the information that goes into the motor that's here. The motor spins the paddle that's inside, and then there's a suction setup that pulls the ink, and there's two lines. So one line is to pull the ink, the other line is to push back the ink into the printer. So when you have this, you actually have a supposedly a non what's that word? Non-clogging, or a minimal or low risk non-clogging printer. You know, but at the end of the day, there's nothing you can really do about these printers from clogging except, just taking care of them. Proper maintenance, regular maintenance, cleaning the printhead regularly is what's going to help you maintain a clean printhead, and for you to be able to have long life with your printer. And that's pretty much it. There's not much you can do to prevent most of these things from clogging. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be using the next time I if I do decide. Like, I'm just gonna leave it out here. I'm if when I actually have a little bit more, I'm gonna get the printer again. But I want to get like a as new as I can of a DTF printer, and I'm talking about the Epson 1400 because I have the software ready for it. I have the ink mixing system for it. So why not go back to it? But the reason why I don't want to go back to it is because it clogs. It clogs. So I'm trying to see if I can either prevent myself from getting it, But the problem with trying to get those brand new DTG printers is always the same. The cost is phenomenally high. Like I'm looking at 20, 30, 40,000 dollars for a printer. Regardless if I have orders coming in for that, I'd rather use that order towards growing the company. As far as like structure, you know. Um, yeah, if I had 100K that came in um for this company, like no, if I had 300K that came in for this company, what I would do with it would be first um using that money to buy a land, and once I buy the land, then I would just build on it, and I'd build it cash. Yeah. Hold on one second. I gotta mute myself. Hold on. Sorry. I just realized I was still on mute. Yeah. Yeah, so so I was saying my daughter needed me to like brush her teeth and stuff. Well, my daughters, three of them. So they're old enough to brush their teeth. They just want me to do it. I don't know why. But either way. They about to go to bed soon. I got about 10 minutes before I can do that. So I'm gonna just see if I can. Oh, I can hit the 3 hour mark. Yay. So let me run that 10 minute up. All right, cool, cool, cool. Yeah. Most of my is word of month. Can you elaborate what you're talking about? Because I kind of forgot everything I was talking about. Um, okay. So let me go back. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Ink mixer, ink mixer. So that's my ink mixer. I do have an ink mixer system, and obviously I plan on using it, but I have to see what happens. Currently I'm gonna try out some stuff, and you'll just have to see some videos about it. I'm not really in a big rush because I haven't done my advertising to push in customers next year. That's gonna be the big goal. These last few years was just buying equipment, learning equipment, growing with the equipment, learning how to use it for customers, and then just learning how to modify the equipment, finding out if I can get one that's better than what I have, and doing studies, learning about the ink, all this stuff, and so I can know exactly what I'm doing. And that was what these few years was. You know what I mean? Now, next year, our goal is to just do advertising, run it up, and now we know there's a system out there. If I get the polyprint text jet, most likely I'm probably gonna be using it when I have like a shop, like a physical shop where people can walk in and come in. Like the main goal is gonna be like a kiosk setup. So I if I am able to get one, I don't want to just get one. I want to be able to get at least 4 to 5 minimum. And if I can get 4 to 5 minimum, what's gonna happen is this. I'm gonna set up like a kiosk. People can come in, and if they want DTF, because they are a brand and they don't know exactly what they want, I could be like, hey, listen, I can do a one-off print for you. You can heat press on that heat machine right there. Uh, get the feel, see if you like it. If you do, we can move forward. If not, we don't. You don't have to move forward with it. You can try DTG, see if you like it, move forward, right? And if you want multiple prints, I got you with screen printing. All these processes, that's what I plan on doing as a kiosk setup. And now anybody can come in, a school teacher can come in and have like dozen of shirt done same day. You know what I mean? And if you have four, now you have the possibility for four people at a time to show up and just have the thing print. Small orders, large orders, obviously they may have to come in next day or wait a week, or 3 days or even 2 days if maybe. That's the future of Levi Apparel. Currently, um, I want to be able to use that ink mixer to not have to worry about the whole ink problem I had with the DTF. Also, I have my DTF light color. I want to be able to use that to be able to print tons of prints and not have to worry about it also. You know what I'm saying? So in the long run, yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? Um, Most likely we're gonna get there, but at the end of the day, like I'm gonna use what I got, and now I know these images. I've printed, I've tested, and we're ready to go. Yeah. So next up is um just advertising. All right. Okay. Updates. Okay. I have to do a like number of videos on this printer. AW production has about 30 videos, I think. 31 now, I think. 31, 32. I need to do at least 40 videos on this. And I know I can. After that, I got this right here, right? Which is the auto press regular heat press machine, right? I need to do some videos on that. And then the HTV run, I need to do some videos on that. And you know, sublimation, I gotta do videos on that too. And also I got the white toner. These are all different ways people can print. Some people do only white toner. Some people only do sublimation. Some people only do screen printing. Excuse me. And some people only do what's that thing called? Embroidery. You know what I mean? So Oh wait, we got some people in the chat. What? I'm just about to give you guys coming in. What? Let's give an applause. Yay! My audience is coming back. Yeah, I remember I used to have 26 minimum in my chat and used to run it up, yo. Like, oh man, you guys, oh, what's going on, guys? What's going on? Create with was is it Tuck? Took? If I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. She said hello. KG said, "Hey, how many print jobs you got a week?" So I don't have a lot going on because I don't actually advertise. I'm using word of mouth, friends and family. And so I'd say maybe in a week I got like not much, like three, four, I'm just testing out these machines. Eventually I'm gonna be able to print with them nonstop and just getting it up. So that's for next year mostly. Um, and that's what's going on. Yeah. Stay away from the DTG then. Oh yeah, I feel you. I feel you. That's like a future project. You know what I mean? Let me post it up. Yeah, let me throw some gunshots for that. That's true. That's true. You gotta watch out for that DTG. Watch out. Yeah, yeah. That was good. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah. So but yeah, so DTG definitely is something to stay away from. But if some people only have DTG prints that they do, and they don't have maintenance their printer, and that's all they use. Okay, KG says when you got 100 pieces a week, then get a DTG printer, right? Just saw your other vid. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's like a future goal that I have. Hold on, let me pin this. Yeah, but I must say this though, DTG was never meant for large orders. It was mostly meant for small orders. It's because people are realizing that this thing clogs too much. You need to run it up as much you can before it kicks the bucket. That people started doing large orders with it. And then they realize, you know what? What's the point of screen printing when I can do any colors I want anytime? I don't have to mix any ink. So yeah. Um, yeah. Hopefully you like it. And my guy said 100 is small. Yeah, I've had 100 print before, and I've done it only on the screen printing. Like I had 100 print, and no, I had yeah 80 prints. I had did 80 prints on the screen printing machine. I don't anything that's more than 30. I just do it with the screen printing because at the end of the day, with DTF you gotta print 30 prints, and sometimes that printer is slow. With DTG, reloading, loading, man, that thing takes time. I'd rather just screen print everything. You just load the shirt, you got the platens ready, bam, go. Just keep going. And most of the time, people ask for one or two colors. So it is what it is. But guys, I'm going to go. I'm trying to make myself more regular with the live. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a live too. If you like this time when I do it, um, hit a one if it works for you, and that way I can do it around this time, and we can just grow together. You know what I mean? I got these machines. Next time I'm doing a live, I gotta be doing something, so that way I'm talking, I'm working. Oh, by the way, I have a brand, so regardless if I do stuff for somebody, I can still do things. So let's give myself an applause for that one. Yeah. So I started realizing, like, if you hold on one second, let me just show you. Can I? Hold on one sec. Give me a quick second. Whoa, sorry about that. So right there, you see that right there? All right. Let's see if we can get you a little bit further up. All that are shirts, right? And sorry, different colors. I even have like shirts right here also. Let's see. Hold on. I even got shirts right there, right? And hold on 1 second. Hold up. Sorry, I'm all upside down. Alright. So I've had customers come in, they order as they're ordering shirts. So let's say I had an order of 40 that came in, right? And each one I ordered at least um two two of each size. Because I ordered two of each size, usually with screen printing, you have a test shirt to see if everything's good. Because sometimes the shirt of another color may not be the same as, on the shirt. So you have to test it out on the actual shirt color. And what ends up happening is the shirt, because it's a different color and you're trying it out, everything is good. Um, that shirt ends up becoming, part of the regular run. But that shirt was meant to be used as a sample. But since it's so good, you have no choice. You just throw it in, right? And then what happens is the extra shirts you have left over, they just sitting there. So I say, you know what? I might as well start a brand because I have all these excess extra shirts just sitting there. And so that's what I did. I have two brands that I got going on. So the thing is create content for them and on this channel and then on their actual channel. I don't need to make it because it's a brand channel. I just need to tag it with my brand, show how to package it, and talk about it, and that's it. So I got a lot of content coming up, and I can't wait to show you guys. And let me know if this time is good for you guys. After this chat is done, you can hit a one, or you can hit a one now. Doesn't matter. But I am out. Like, subscribe. This is Levi Apparel. Appreciate you guys.